What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 29 of Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. My name is Blaze. We're going to get into some action here with a tournament. We're going to just jump right in tonight. I don't have a whole lot of news to go over or anything like that, so we're going to jump right in. If you caught yesterday's episode, a pretty exciting episode. I spoke about I spoke a lot about Steam Seige, and we opened up 7 packs of cards live on camera here and showed off some of the cards from that set. Some very interesting cards came out of that. Some very interesting, how do I say it, decisions on the parts of the, what am I trying to say, creators, I guess. So I'm trying to find a couple of cards here to see if I can give you an example of what I'm talking about. Might be just a minute here. There's a lot of cards. You know, I'm not trying to spark an online debate. There's a couple things that just kind of I don't understand, and maybe it's my fault because I don't understand. But well, we're gonna get into a game instead, so we're not gonna be able to take a look at that just yet. This guy may destroy me. He's got the advantage. He has crazy hair, glasses. I mean, sunglasses are the ultimate, like, you know, ultimate sign of experience in this game. But yeah, so the thing I'm talking about here is that they made Pokemon with dual typing. I just don't get it. I just don't understand what the purpose is. I mean, I guess if you are Fairy Dark type, then you would be able to hurt a wider variety of Pokemon that you go up against. That's about it. That's the only reason I can see that. That's a good way to put it. You know, it's not my game. I didn't create it. I almost feel like they're creating this environment for the game where the matches they have potential to not last very long. That all you need is one good EX Pokemon with a couple of energy cards, and you just destroy it. Like this right here. Like this is going to be a bad match because he got his Caldeo EX Pokemon out. He's going to power it up in 3 turns, and he's going to destroy me. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may switch Pokemon with your active Pokemon. 50 damage does 20 more damage for each water energy attached to this. So he could do 70 damage. He's just now got this Pokemon up too. This is going to be a bad match, folks. And it's not because my deck sucks. It's because he has these cards. Oh my gosh. 5 EX cards. Are you serious? 5 EX cards. EX cards wouldn't be so bad if they didn't have 180 health. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes forever to kill them. They have good powers and good attacks. They don't take a whole lot of time to power up. And they just destroy you. So I don't know. I feel like this is a good example of... I'm not going to win this. I mean, that's pretty much it. But this is a good example of how limiting the amount of EX Pokemon in your deck is probably for the best. Because if it was just this Caldeo that I had to face off against, if it was just this Mewtwo that I had to face off against, maybe I'd have a better shot. But it's going to take so long to kill him, even if I do chip him down with, you know, with some kind of paralyzation. Even if I do flip 6 heads in a row and do somehow manage to kill him, he'll have his whole bench powered up and ready to go to kill me on the next turn. So it's just really frustrating, and I don't understand the reasoning behind it. I'm gonna let him get his kill and win this game because there's no point in me even trying at this point. I hope you're proud of yourself. I hope you feel accomplished that you have all these EX cards and you're able to get all this damage done within a short amount of time. Good job. Good job. Anyway. Okay. So let's go ahead and do just a versus match because that was very short and it's actually very frustrating when I lose that way. Look, I usually don't care if I lose a match. I usually don't care if, you know, if I make a mistake and that mistake costs me the game. I don't mind. It's when I don't make any mistakes, and there's nothing I can do, and I just lose the game. And it shows up from the start. It's not like, you know, in that match, it's not like when those two cards were flipped over, I knew what was going to happen. This guy has all EX cards, he's going to destroy me. And guess what happened? So, I don't know. I just feel like there has to be some kind of a guideline on EX Pokemon, because things like that shouldn't be allowed to happen. And again, I do feel like Nintendo or whoever's creating these cards is just trying to make the games, is trying to get somebody to win without drawing all 6 prize cards. I feel like that's what's going on. If that's what you want to do, if that's the goal, that's fine. But it's just frustrating is all. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I have a pretty good hand this turn, so Umbreon, a basic Umbreon, that's cool. If your opponent's Mega Evolution Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this attack, take 2 prize cards. 2 more prize cards. That's 3 prize cards total, I believe. So that's a cool example of how to manage yeah, it's a good example of how to manage a situation, of how to manage EX Pokemon. You know, the attacks that I've seen that could severely hinder an EX Pokemon are few and far between, and they also don't do enough damage. It's like, I think the one is, the one card is Buffalant, and it does 60 damage plus another 60 if it's an EX Pokemon that you're up against. But that's nothing. That's 120 damage to an EX Pokemon. Who cares? And it takes 3 cards to power that up. So while your opponent is sitting on his active EX Pokemon, building up his bench and doing all kinds of stuff, I don't have a choice. There's nothing I can do. Let's see, so 50, I'm trying to kill him. It's not going to be very close, but let's just go ahead and burn some of these cards here. I feel like I need a new hand. Yeah, that'll be good, actually. I think, oh, well, I healed myself, so I kind of messed up. That's alright. So, booyah! So yeah, I feel like the moves that were given to try and counter the EX Pokemon are just so, like, forgive my well, I was gonna say forgive my cussing, but I found a new way to say it. That the moves and the abilities that were given to take on an EX Pokemon are just so half-baked that we can't even compete. Like, Buffalant's attack should literally be 60 damage normally, but if it's an EX Pokemon, it does 100 extra. Like, it should do a ton extra. I would even say 120 extra, because most of the EX Pokemon have 180 health. Oh god, he's dead. How much does that do? That does, oh gosh, 2068. That's 120 damage. This is not going to be affected by resistance or anything. I need to build up this Pokemon, though. That could be good. That's actually a pretty good deck, or a pretty good draw. I don't think I should use Froakie just yet. Let's go ahead and do that. 80 damage. If I do that again next turn, he loses. He gets knocked out. That's going to be... I have to be able to use this too and heal myself quite a bit. And attach an energy card to that Kyogre, so... We'll see. It should work out. He discarded all of his cards. That's a desperation move right there. He can't heal because he used that, so he can't heal. He can use a potion, I guess, but... Oh no, it's 130. Dang it! I did not calculate that out correctly. So he's gonna die too. Because, I mean, there's nothing I can do. I guess I'll hope for the best on this. Coin flips. He's dead. Well, folks, thanks for tuning in today. This was a very uneventful episode of Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. I hope that this I'm not even mad that I lost to this person, because you know what? I had a chance to take out this EX Pokemon. I had a chance to take him out as well. You know, it wasn't quite what I had in mind. It didn't work out very well. But it wasn't that I lost because I was severely outmatched. I lost because my cards weren't the best, because there was some difficulty in getting certain cards and certain moves out in a timely manner. You know, this wasn't a loss because I was severely outmatched. This was a loss almost from me being outplayed by the opponent. So I wouldn't even say I was outplayed necessarily. He just had... He got better cards than I did, and that's fine. That happens. So I'm going to do one more because, you know what? Why the heck not? So... I just did this one, and if I do it again, I'm going to get a level 3 here. But I should do this. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and do Expanded, and we're going to go ahead and do Emboring. So I think I will open a pack of cards a little bit later on, so stay tuned for that. You guys have been patient. If you've watched this video at all and you agree with anything I have to say, or you disagree with anything I have to say, post in the comments. You know, constructive debate is actually it's healthy. Needless flaming and name calling is probably not the best way to prove your point. But if you do want to drop a line, hit that comment section. Let me know what you think about EX Pokemon. Now, one of my biggest problems in this game is that I don't have a lot of cards. I don't have a lot of booster packs to update my card, you know, and things like that. I would probably have a much better deck if I was able to, if I had more cards from booster packs. You know, and I do have like 30 booster packs to open, but I'm waiting for you. I want you to like my videos. I want you to enjoy coming here and posting in the comments. I read every comment. I reply to most of them. And, you know, I want you to enjoy your time here. So if you have anything to say, hit that comment section. Hit that like button. Once any of my videos gets 10 likes, I'm opening all 30 of those packs. By the time it actually happens, I may have 40 or 50 packs, but I want to open them all in a special episode, and I want you to be a part of it. So hit me up. Gosh, another EX. I can't win today. It's like I'm destined for failure today. So that Miltank card has actually come in handy quite a bit. Having an Embor on the bench, it's come in handy. So it's easy to power up. If you can get your Imbor on the bench pretty quickly, that card is super easy to power up, and it doesn't take much to start, steamrolling through your opponents. I think I need to get Pyroar out. I need the Pyroar that I have two Pyroars in this deck. One of them does an attack that's like 130 damage or 110 damage and does 30 damage to itself. Not the one I want. There's another one whose ability prevents damage from basic Pokemon. So that, actually I think it's this one. Yeah, this is exactly the one I want. So this card right here is perfect, and it's a perfect EX destroyer because this card's a basic Pokemon and he can't do anything to me. So I don't want to do that yet. I don't think. I don't want to roar him. What's this one? Duskull. I'm gonna hold off for now. I'm not gonna roar. Seems like a bad idea. So I'm not going to attack. I am going to unless, well, I guess he could just, it takes 2 energy to retreat on this card. So if he attaches 1 energy this turn, I should be scared because next turn he's probably going to retreat him. He could still have a switch, which would definitely knock me down a little bit. So yeah, we got to watch out for that too. Right now I'm just going to go ahead and attack. I really shouldn't even do that, to be honest, but actually, let me go ahead and evolve. I think that was the right move only because I don't want him to have a switch card and have a powered up Mewtwo ready to take me down. And actually, that's going to be rough. So, interesting. Alright, well, we'll end the turn there. So that Mewtwo can switch damage counters on between both Pokemon, which that's gonna get messy a little bit later on. So stay tuned for that. That'll be fun. I'm gonna go ahead and take this out real quick. I'm not gonna discard any energy because he's dead anyway. So this is gonna prevent all damage. So this attack right here won't do anything. It could be devastating, but since it prevents all damage from basic Pokemon, this won't do anything. This is what I have to watch out for. It's going to take a few turns to get him down. I don't think he knew that. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to attach energy here. We're going to go ahead and, well, no, you know what? I don't even need to do that because there's no reason to switch if my opponent can't even hurt me. If this was an evolved Pokemon, I might want to take it out quickly. In fact, I may do that next turn. I may not. I don't know. I would sincerely hate for that Pokemon to get powered up while I can't do anything about it. So next turn I'll probably switch it out and kill it because I think that's probably the best move. Okay, that's totally fine. Ooh, this is gonna get tough. It's gonna get really tough. So 60 and 90 is 130, right? I have to just do 60 damage. I can't do anything else. Whoops. I shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. That was a huge mistake. I make those a lot. Oh, I can use this though. Let's get that Pig Knight out. Alright, so if I do 90 now, he's going to switch it to me. I could do 90 again, and then another 90 for 180. So 3 turns would probably end it. It's just super risky. Because if he decides he wants to switch out, I don't know. Well, he has all basics right now, so I shouldn't be concerned with that. He didn't switch damage counters. Why'd he not switch damage counters? That was a mistake. Huh. Interesting. So, I don't know if he's giving me that victory or not, but that was a bad move. I'm thinking he's probably going to quit, because if all he has is basic Pokemon, my Pokemon just steamrolls him, so. Alright, well that was fun. I actually got to win tonight, so that's good stuff. Let's go ahead and open up a... I have 200 coins, so I'm going to go ahead and open up another Steam Siege pack. Now, I'm going to save up all my coins over the weekend. I'm going to play probably a lot over the weekend. I'll save up all my coins, and I'll try to buy packs of cards as much as possible, you know, depending on how the day goes. So, you know, I do want to open up a lot of these cards and see what they're all about. So this is a good way to get this going. Let's go ahead and get that opened real quick. Now, keep in mind that these are all the packs that I have, and that I'm more than willing to open these packs up as long as I have 10 likes on any one of my videos. And we'll get to see how that's going to improve my deck and how that's going to you know, complete my collection, or what cards are going to be in that and stuff like that. So this is just from a chest that I just earned. Gorgeist. Gorgantic, if this Pokemon has any plant energy attached to it, its maximum HP is 200. That's pretty good. Horror Note, this attack does 10 damage times the number of cards in your hand. So that's not bad. So it has increased HP, so that's not bad at all. Let's open up this pack here, guys. Let's do this. Let's get it on. Nice little Friday night. We had a good Thursday yesterday with opening new packs. This video is going to be uploaded a little bit later than usual, so I do apologize for that, but it'll get there. Don't worry. So let's take a look at what we have. We've seen Joltik before, quite a bit here. Mantine, I think we saw yesterday. If I'm going too fast, guys, just pause the video. I don't want to read every attack for every Pokemon. So Focus Energy will increase Flop's attack by 50 damage if you use Focus Energy first. That's pretty cool. I feel like I've seen this card before. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you may put 3 Pokeball cards from your discard pile into your hand. That's kind of neat. That's a very interesting card. That actually is probably going to be useful for strategies if you can get a bunch of Pokeball cards in your hand. So, Dewott. I think I saw that yesterday. Clang. I've not seen this card yet, so flip 4 coins. It'll do 30 damage times the number of heads. This is a cool card. It's a shiny. It's a holographic card. The ability is each of your restored Pokemon has no weakness. So I guess that means if you use X Scissor and end up restoring health, or I guess, oh, okay, this is from the fossil. So you restore it from the fossil card that we just saw, this one here, and if you, that's actually a pretty cool ability. So that's going to do, has no weakness. So that, okay, that's neat. Alright. And Probopass. Bounce back, your opponent switches his or her active Pokemon with one of his or her benched Pokemon. And Rock Tomb, the defending Pokemon can't retreat during your opponent's next turn. So those are the cards we got for today folks, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I'll be back tomorrow. Actually, I'll be back on Monday. I want you guys to have a great weekend. Enjoy Pokemon Go. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy doing all the things that you love doing. This week, I'm actually going to Gen Con in Indianapolis. There's a huge gathering of people who love comic books, video games, and things like that. So I'll be down there playing Pokemon Go, meeting new people, having a blast, and you know, I can't wait. So either way, I do thank you for watching, and you guys have a wonderful weekend.